episode of Good Dawning with myself. My name is Mr. Floyd, or Josh. Oh, the phone doesn't fall over here. And grateful. Welcome if you're new here. Most likely you're in the rewind or replay most likely. Please hit the bell, the thumbs up, and if you could subscribe, then hit the bell. There you go. That would be grateful. Thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome to all who are here. Take a sip of water here. All right. All right, Sandra, Helene, Laura. If you missed Laura last night, Laura did amazing as usual. Her cards were fire, and the messages were just on point. So if you missed Laura with What's Up with Laura B, Tarot and Oracle, mostly Oracle, please check the replay out. And of course, Laura will be on next week as well. And then the following Tuesday is Viviani and with Kashik Adventures. But yeah, thank you. We thank you, Laura. Grateful. Really, you're amazing. So yeah, thank you. And if you want to check out Laura's information, it's letspiritguide.com, www.letspiritguide.com. So yeah, and thank you, Laura. Grateful and appreciate what you do. And PG, good dawning as well. We saw you last night in the chat there. You went to you go to hypnotherapy or a hypnotist. We don't know what for, but I hope you feel better there. You said you're hypnosis guy. There you go. So favor, that's awesome that you do that, and a favor that you're feeling better. Suzette, Sunnyverse, favor to you and the loss of your nephew there, and let's give Suzette, everyone, take a moment here, and Suzette is back in the chat, and with what she had with her family there. So just hold Suzette and her family up in the highest loving light, and we send you love, Suzette, and your family, and as well, and a big favor there. Yeah, it was a first work in progress. Thank you. Cool. Well, that sounds awesome. Yeah, and new adventures, right? That's what it's all about. And when you get out of the trauma body, there, start doing new adventures, like hypnosis. There we go. I don't know. Perfect. All right, so we've got cards for today. We have the Mind Info Oracle deck. So just as usual here, we're going to start. There we go. All right, so we're going to start with our cord cutting. And today we're going to do our throat chakra. We're going to work on our throat chakra and take back energies from our throat chakra. So we're going to leave out anything today. Anything that we've put to the universe that we regret, we're going to take back. So we're going to use the word regret. We don't like to use the word regret too much. We don't like to travel backwards too much in time in our universe, but we are going to, anything that we might have said out of spite, out of anger, out of regret, we're going to recall those energies. We're going to work with the rest of the week, next few days, recalling energetics of our throat chakra. So today we're going to recall regret. I don't know regret personally. No, never. Anybody named regret? No. But we're going to call things that we've said that we regret, things that have been hurtful, spiteful, like purposeful, right? We all have had that one argument where we said the one word after the end and just to be the last one to say something, and whatever it is on your universe there. So this is a show about energetics here, and so we practice energetics in the dawning. And so the first thing we like to do is do cord cutting. So we are a lighter being, and when we're working with energetics, we want to remove. You always want to remove stuff first, right? Take off your muddy shoes before you get in the house, right? So it's kind of the same idea. So that's why we start with cord cutting in the dawning first to clear the energies and whatnot. And of course, don't forget Friday. I posted it already. Friday, Adam Bernstein from the Medium channel will be live with us on Good Dawning. So we'll do some of this in the dawning, but most of it will be Adam leading the show this Friday. So yeah, it should be a good time. And of course, Thursday night is Chloe's crystals as well. So Thursday between 7 and 8 Eastern time, and we have to kind of stick it to an hour because I have a meeting for my management. They're doing more remodeling on the apartment, and so I got to figure we're having a meeting at 6 o'clock. So after Chloe's. So Thursday night is Chloe's crystals. So be there or be square. It's an amazing way to support the family and get your Christmas shopping done. And if you really want to, Chloe could ship it directly to your designated person, to whomever you would want to buy crystals for. You don't even have to do the shipping. So Chloe can ship it directly for you. But Chloe's Crystals, so you can check at Chloe's Crystals is her YouTube page. She changed her at to fit Chloe's Crystals there. And I'm sure one day she'll be at Chloe's Crystals in her store, right? So absolutely. We're putting that out there, right? All right, guys. So let's do ahead and do some cord cutting. We're going to take back regret. So what do you regret? What have you put out there that you might regret or might have regretted? What have you put out there that you said purposely to but the energy, yeah, we've all done it. It's not a big deal. But we've all said those things. So let's take those energies back. And so from your end, actually we're going to do it in an invocation style. It's kind of easier and quicker to do a quick invocation. So if you want to join me in the invocation, I think Jared's bracelet's starting to finally. Yep. It's untying itself, not purposely, but there you go. It happens, but I might even try to knot it back up here. But either way, it happens. These things do fall off at some point. The knot's only as strong as the neck. But so yeah, hopefully it doesn't fall off. But I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to tuck it. I'll tuck Jared's bracelet underneath here, and I get this when he was at the fire home. But all right, so nonetheless, so let's do a quick invocation. If you want to take a deep breath with me, breathe in. Angela, good dawning. Welcome. Grateful to see you in the chat. And breathe out. And breathe in again. And breathe out. We're doing a quick cord cutting here. And if you want to, get the agate. Work with the agate today. So cord cutting. So from your end, we're doing an invocation on our cord cutting time here. So we're going to do an invocation to remove anything of regret and call back the energies that we've left out on things that we said that maybe we shouldn't have said or didn't want to say, but we said anyways. Well, we didn't want to say it, then why did we say it? But there we go. Things said that were a little too heavy. There we go. In situations where we may have acted in a manner that leaves us with regret as well. Karma, good dawning. So Sandra, good dawning as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that invocation. So if you want to repeat after me, it's real simple. We're just recalling energetics. So I recall all the energies of regret, all the words I've said in anger or jest, all the situations I created chaos and dervishment, and I call back all of those energies of regret and unneeded outspokenness, and I wash that energy in the violet flame and return it unto myself. Boom. All right, so we recall all the energies of regret. We don't want to live in regret. We don't want to say things that are regretful. And of course, we want to make sure that if we do seem to say something that's harming somebody, to take a pause there. And we're all source, right? So we're just harming ourselves in the long run. So what are you saying that's hurtful to somebody else is really what you feel hurtful with inside yourself. Good dawning, Bonnie Binsky. Good dawning. Do keep that in mind. That what you find hurtful, what you say hurtful to others is generally something that's floating around inside yourself that you have yet to deal with. And so we recall all those energies of regret, all those energies of saying things that we shouldn't. Sometimes we have to be the last one to say something. Viviani, good dawning. Welcome. Grateful to see you. Much love. Viviani was live yesterday with the ladies doing Akashic Adventures. She's live every Tuesday at 5 o'clock Eastern time on her channel. And she'll be live not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday here on our channel, on Mr. Floyd's Universe, with more Akashic Adventures. All right, and we sent favor to Viviani as well last night. Favor, your cats, we send nothing but love and see nothing but a happy family. Is that right? There we go. All right, so yeah, let's work with the violet flame, and we're going to take that regret and we're going to cleanse it some more. So from your end, if you have anything specific when we did our cleansing and regret that might have come up, we're going to wash that through the violet flame. We can wash any other heavy energetics that we have going on and the current. We used to do grounding here, but instead we're working with the violet flame. So from our end, your end, and if you're rewatching this from your end as well, or watching this from home after the live on your end as well, everybody gets a chance to use the violet flame. Violet flame is built within us. If you close your eyes and you're anywhere half activated, you'll see purple dancing around in your third eye, the violet flame. If you put your hand out and turn the dial, we have the Violet Flame 2.0. We don't have to do the invocation. You don't have to spend 20 minutes going with Archangel Raphael Kelly, going through the cushion and the chair and the tunnels and sitting down and the whole 9 yards. We do have those. If you want a traditional, find the Archangel, find Saint Germain in Tellus and get to the Violet Flame. You could do that. They're in the playlists. It would be Archangel Raphael Kelly there. There's two of them, one for cushion to sit in the cushion of the Violet Flame, one to sit in the chair of the Violet Flame. Both of them will take you into the chamber in Tellus. But if you trust yourself as the Violet Flame, then it's attached to you. It's part of who you are. All you have to do is put your hand out and turn the dial. It's really not hard. It sounds nuts, right? All these things sound nuts, like a pyramid of protection sounds nuts. It's real. You can't see it because we live in a universe where we see way less than 1% of the visual light spectrum. That's what you have to feel into it. It's an intuitive universe where you have to feel into things in order for these things to be part of your universe, right? You're not going to see it. You got to feel it. All right, so let's go ahead then and work with the violet flame. So from your end, hand out. It's real simple. If you're driving or anything, no, you can use the verbal violet flame. Like in Demolition Man, when you reprogram the lights to illuminate and deluminate, you can just go violet flame to 3 or 4. In this case, we want to turn it to 10. That's the cleansing violet flame. You can use that anytime you want to cleanse your energetics. Anytime you get into your energetics get off balance or you feel off balance, you can use that at any point. You can also use it for the cleansing violet flame for energy within itself. If you can't ground or get fresh air or get out in nature, you can crank up the violet flame to 10. It'll kick your sacral chakra and your root chakra into third gear and rise right up from there and wake you up, at least for a few moments, nonetheless. All right, so hand out. You just turn the dial to the violet flame. It's imaginary, but it's real all at the same time. But is any of this real or not? We don't know. Right? All right, so hand out, turn the dial, and you have the violet flame on 10. So we're just clearing any negative, like we said before, any regrets, any situations that stood in our crawl still after that, anything that we really shouldn't have said, and all of that. We're clearing all of that. And of course, any other energetics that may be in your universe right now that you just want to get rid of, that are sitting in your field that you don't want to hold on to. So we can get rid of those as well. All right. We can leave the violet flame. We want to leave the violet flame on. Of course, it's done here, right? So turn it, if it's done here, to 10, right? And so turn it up. We always want to leave it on to 1, 2, or 3. Being a pilot light, it makes it easy for you to ignite your violet flame. And yeah, so there's no difference. Honestly, if you really want to feel this and think about it, there's absolutely no difference. If I walk you through, it's all in here, right? It's all in here, I should say. If I walk you through the chamber, walk you into Saint Germain's chamber, into his room in Tellus, we strap you, put you in the chair, right? And then we bring in the violet flame as you're in Saint Germain's chamber, and we connect you to the violet flame. There's no difference in visualizing that or truly putting your hand out and turning on your own violet flame. You're actually empowering yourself, and as we're looking to do here energetically in the show, by using your own hand violet flame. All right. So now we're going to work with 2025. Again, show of energetics, right? So we're just kind of ticking along here. So what we're trying to do is set up 2025. So we're going to do something that's been a little different here. And you can verbalize this, but I want you eventually to write this down. So I'm going to ask you if you're able to, and we're going to give it a minute here, and a lot of you may not be able to at the exact moment, and that's fine. If you can get a pen and a piece of paper, that's great. If you cannot, that is fine. But we're going to start working on doing something a little different for 2025 so that when we get there, we don't scramble, but we've got a month plus to set the energetics for 2025, right? So what we're going to do today, in the dawning today, is create a goal. Could be anything. But from your end, goal setting, right? We're going to create one super stupid, simple goal. Don't make this anything crazy. What's the easiest, craziest goal that you could set for yourself that you know that you'll achieve, right, in 2025. Something really silly. Brushing your teeth more often. Whatever it is for you, we're going to create a goal, and some simple ones. Why? Because if we create some super simple goals that we want to accomplish first and back it up with some harder goals, right, and put them all on the same page, as we accomplish the easier goals, and they tick off, we gain momentum, and then we can start ticking off the larger goals in the process. So let's start with some stupid easy goals for 2025 so that when we cross the threshold, we have a few gimmies, right? Energetic gimmies that'll propel us. Um, any goal that you create and that you achieve in your living universe is going to be a win. You're going to get an energetic boost. You're going to feel good, and it's going to lift you up and give you more momentum. So if we're creating that now, right, in our universe by creating simple goals that, I'm going to drink more water, whatever, it's super simple. Walk 5 extra steps a day versus the ones I know, whatever. Go to bed 5 minutes early. As you in 3 days, I that goal is easy to accomplish. I'm doing that. You're gaining momentum. So we start with the easy goals first. Lucky Stone, good dawning. I'm gonna do Lucky Stone. We seem grateful. All right. All right. There you go. All right. Lucky Stone, we gave you a wrench. Lucky Stone, I haven't seen you. Used to see you on R. Wayne Steiger, and then I haven't seen you. And if you like punch you in, like the first video comes up is R. Wayne Steiger. You like quoting on an R. Wayne Steiger video. But yeah, I haven't seen you in his chat in forever, so I don't know what happened there. But of course, we haven't seen R. Wayne Steiger's chat in forever either. So he's been out for going on 4 days now, 5 days. I don't know, but he hasn't been around for a few. So, but either way, favor to you. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I know you for sure. I think I'm sub to you anyways. Went back from the Arwin Steiger days, but nonetheless. So yeah, favor, grateful. Welcome, Lucky Stone. Nice to see you here. All right, so from our end then, it's we are working with 2025 and goal setting. There we go. So let's go ahead. We're going to create a simple, super stupid simple goal. Be it drink more water, wear matching socks. I mean, really easy, right? Because if we create those goals and we start checking those goals off, the momentum continues for us into 2025, creating bigger and bigger goals, right? So we're going to create a list of hierarchy of goals, right? And we put the harder ones down at the bottom. As we check off the easier ones, we're gaining momentum. It's like popping a clutch on a car. You ever had to pop a stick shift? But you got to be downhill, right? Like in Karate Kid. You ever actually had to do that? It's kind of an interesting task, right? I had a car. I've only had stick shifts up until like recently, but yeah, purposely. And so yeah, you have to get downhill and get the balance and pop the clutch, but you get the momentum going, and the end gears start going, and then it's easy to pop the clutch, and the car starts because the gears are already rolling. That's the idea with 2025, right? We're popping the clutch on 2025 with a bunch of cheat goals first. All right, so from your end, pick a goal or two, write them down. Don't write them down if you don't have anything in front of you, then you can't. But write them down when you can. I recommend getting some sort of notepad or something, and we're going to write some goals. We're going to do a little bit of goal setting for 2025 so that we have some momentum when the shoe drops, right? When the light turns green on midnight there, we have some easy, cheesy, Japanesey goals that we can use to propel ourselves into bigger goals, right? All right. So from my end, like one of my goals would be to drink more water. That is an absolute goal. So, but I'm doing that now. But nonetheless, to drink more water. So that's an easy goal for me. It'll do all kinds of wonders for my universe, but it's an easy goal to achieve so that I can step into the harder goals like the things I have set up here for the channeling and business and whatnot. Good Dunning, blindly inspired. Good Dunning. She's going to be live on Sunday. And I've not mentioned this. So Sunday night, this Sunday, I was waiting for her to come up. Check the community page. I'm going to set this up in the next 24 hours. It's going to be a Zoom on Sunday with Blindly Inspired. I should be able to record it on my cell phone so we can post it on YouTube. But this is going to be a Zoom call on Sunday. We're going to do it an hour early just to make sure that everybody, instead of being at 5 o'clock my time, which is way late we're making it a little early for Krista. So we're going to do it an hour early on Sunday. So this Sunday, instead of 5, it'll be 4 or 6 o'clock Eastern time, if you're doable. If not, it's the best we can do. We're going to put it on. We'll put the Zoom on YouTube as long as it records properly. Those things are based on technology, and so yeah. So Sunday, I'm just going to put the Zoom link on the community page. I'm not going to have send out an email or anything like we did with the Zoom party. And again, thank you all for that. And Bonnie Binsky, thank you for your donation. Blessed. I just sent an email there. Thank you so much. Blessed and grateful. And all of you guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as well, guys. So yeah, Sunday night at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There we go. You will see the show will be set up on the community page. So just tag it. You can watch Zoom on any browser or what have not. And it's quite easy to do. All right. So set a goal. If you didn't write anything down or anything, just take a simple goal for 2025. We're going to set 5 easy, cheesy goals, and we're going to set 1 bigger goal for 2025. That way we have some easy goals to tick off on our way towards whatever main goal we might want for 2025. So from your end, pick a goal of some sort for yourself, and something easy for me. It's going to just be drinking more water. Really, it's quite as simple as that. And of course, we have 2 days mantra as well. And didn't pick anything, so we're going to create a mantra off the fly here. And today's mantra is, I choose my highest choice. There we go. So ask yourself, whatever you're having to choose, is this my highest choice? Do you do that? Are you asking yourself, if you have a choice between an Oreo or a Hydrox cookie, Helene? Do you choose the Hydrox cookie over the Oreo? And this is not even your highest choice, but if you had to choose one, do you choose the Hydrox over the Oreo for your highest choice? But yeah, so I choose my highest choice, whatever that is. And you really don't have to, but if you're standing there, you're faced with a salad or a burger, right? What do you choose, the salad or the burger? And your highest choice. Although keep in mind, some of your salad dressings will make your salad worse for you than your burger. If it's a natural hamburger, keep that in mind. All right, so let's work with the cards. We've got the Mind Info Oracle deck here, and we're going to use Z cards today and see what we've got energetically. If you want to see the energetics for yourself, check out last night. Check out Laura B there. And of course, letspiritguide.com is Laura's website. If you are needing energetics, she does Reiki. She's a master at Reiki. She also does Oracle and Tarot with you in 30, 60 minutes or a quick session with by email. So, but yeah, check her out. And if you have not checked out her website, it's awesome. All right, so we're gonna cut the cards here and see what we get. All righty, let's see what. Take the bottom card and drop it down for the energetics of what we're looking to, the base energetics for today. This is how we achieve it. This is what we're looking to achieve. A little bit different. We're not reading like it's going to be snowy or you're going to hit the lottery or anything of the sort. Those are all based on the cumulative, as Saint Germain would say. Those will be based on the cumulative things that you do in your universe. But let's see what we have. Choice. So it's saying here that you're being asked to make a choice. I don't know what your choice would be, but all right. Do you choose the white rice or the brown rice in Chipotle, right? The black beans or the pinto beans, right? But no, seriously, that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide what path you're going to take. So are you choice point, right? We all have delineation point, right? There still could be a book called Delineation Point coming up. But so yeah, what are you in do you have a choice point in your universe where if you go left or right, like sliding, what is that? Sliding doors or whatever. Choice points. So what are you avoiding, or what choice do you have to make? Or that could be some pretty broad word there, but nonetheless. All right, have faith. There you go. If you got to make a choice, you got to start with something, right? Generally, it's that. If you're not grounding that into this, it generally won't work, right? Um, so you have to have faith. And so far, the construction guys haven't shown back up. My patio's like half ripped up. I can't see anything right now because there's a big board there, but I have no railing either. So my patio faces the sun, and in Colorado, this building's built in the 80s, and I have the original patio, and the sun goes north like shoom. And so I get direct sunlight, and so the sun has eaten my patio. But all right, so have faith. In order to for choice, we have to have faith. So yeah, universe is asking you to have faith in whatever's going on because it leads to choice, right? Um, all right. Again, receive. So it's asking to be open to receive. All flow together. These always do. So yeah, be ready to receive. Are you in receiving mode? Are you blocking receiving? A lot of us block receiving because we're in trauma. And so we block the ability to receive what we're looking for in our universe because we don't doubt it'll show up. We don't think that we're worthy or whatnot. Or in my case, most of the time, I blocked it all because my mother told me I wasn't worthy of anything. So I was programmed that way. I had to deprogram myself, right? It's like the reverse MK. You have to reverse the MK Ultra that's placed on yourself sometimes, right? And in that case, I am worthy of receiving, but choice. What choice are you trying to make? What's your choice? All right, and it's asking you to speak up. We're talking about our throat chakra here today already. So speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you inside? Regret. There we go. The word regret comes up in the card. I don't make these things up. The universe does what it does, doesn't it? If you see the flow in the universe there, you'll see the regret. And it's the flow, right? So it's asking you to speak up. What have you not said in your universe? What do you regret saying? But what have you not regretted not saying as well? That's another way to look at regret, right? We didn't even touch regret in that manner. We just touch regret in what we've already said. Regret has many, many, many sides to its box, right? And so in this case, it's asking you to speak up. So, yes, what are clang, drop D card? What are you not saying? So sometimes, yeah, like I said, the bigger regrets are what we don't say and what we let happen or don't happen in our universe. So, just to recap, it's asking you to see if you can find some choice so that you have faith, right? These two go easily here, hand in hand. But, so have faith, be open to receive. How many of you are not open to receive? How many of us in general are not open to receive? How many of us just find it hard to get a simple, maybe somebody buys you lunch at work or what have you, that's something that's coming through. And we may end up rolling in this is how the same train ends up coming in, right? And of course, speak up. But really, if you're not open to receive, and a lot of us aren't, receiving is not easy. Saint Germain, right? We jump in here. Saint Germain comes in, right? How many of you are having trouble receiving in your universe? Why are you having trouble receiving? Why do you not receive? It's because you are not feeling worthy, right? Again, it's all your choice to receive or not. Do you have faith as well? That's the question. Because if you do not allow yourself to receive, but you are always the giver, then you are missing 50% of being on this planet. You are worthy to receive just as well. Whatever happened to program you in your universe, and generally it's your parents, right? Your mom, your dad, maybe your grandparents programmed you that you are not worthy to receive, right? Um, but you are, because the Hotel California, the nightman, he knows he's worthy to receive, right? So relax, said the nightman. You're going to receive. But nonetheless, you can't check out anytime you want in this universe, right? Unfortunately, you cannot. So you have to learn to receive. You are not allowing yourself to bring in to your frame better, bigger, more love, more help, more others in your universe, and you are just blocking yourself as such. As such, you have to learn to give as well as receive. You have to be an understanding of that. A lot of you are in fighting inside yourself, so you are not able to receive, and you are feeling that you are not worthy, or that it is too hard to receive, or what you are looking to receive, you cannot even get, right? I cannot get that. It is just too hard, right? There are barriers for me to receive that. Do you see the barriers in your universe? If you are all loving source, right? You are your own creator. Let me repeat that. You are your own creator, right? You create your own universe. You are not an understanding of you are the creator, then look around in your universe. Where are you sitting? You created that, right? You put that in your universe. When you are born, there was no chair, there was no table, there was no, if you are in a car, there is no car, there was no office that you might be sitting in, like maybe Chris is sitting in his office, Chris the volunteer. Nonetheless, if you are sitting there, right, you are eating breakfast, what have you, you created all of that. So you are sitting here thinking that you are not worthy of this, that, or the other, but really you are already the grand creator. People, do you conflate things in your universes all the time? We have Bunny Binsky here, right? And we are going to do a special channeling. We've been waiting to see her in the chat. We are doing a channeling with Sekhmet. She is wanting to come through to talk about fighting inside yourself, right? You are not able to receive, then you are fighting with inside yourself. You are out of balance with your divine feminine. The divine feminine is the one who receives, right? So you receive with your, this is your opposite looking from the camera, but left hand, right? So you receive with your, and you give with your right hand. So if you are not able to receive and bring into your living universe, and you are fighting within yourself, and you are fighting your divine feminine, right? Your divine masculine is trying to give so much and kind of be in the Rudy roost, right? So what is broken in your divine feminine? And there's a war going on. Bear with me a moment. Ah! Do not be afraid if you hear me roar, for I am Sekhmet. I represent the Lyrians on earth. I represent a group of 12 Lyrians here to help you be your best self, to help you find your internal and as well your power. We always talk about your internal but we never do talk about your power. You have to be able to be both. Even a Lyrian must find its balance. We are talking about receiving in your universe. Do you find yourself having trouble receiving? Sekhmet is here to help you stop fighting yourselves and find the internal peace inside yourself to allow yourself to receive. Why do humans fight themselves? Why is it that humans want one thing but act in a way against what they are wanting? Why is it you will act against your best interests? Why do you create goals that you don't obtain? That is why we are creating easy goals to start you with. Fire! New Year! Sekhmet does not want you fighting inside yourself. Sekhmet wants you purring and in flow. Sekhmet asks you what blocks you from your flow, why you have no go. Sekhmet asks you why you have no internal. Sekhmet asks you why you allow your energies to be run over. Why would you even put yourselves to allow yourselves, either way, you create it, to be in misery, depression, weary, lack, any of those, sadness? Some of those are understandable. But why, sadness and such, do you grab onto these energies and hold them as if they were a precious gift to you? Why do you hold on to the conflict inside yourselves? Why do you see what you want, but do nothing to get it and suffer? Sekhmet asks you why you would create distortions inside yourself. Why, when you see the finish line, you stop? Why do you create more regrets in your universe? These are questions you have to ask for yourself. Sekhmet cannot answer for each and every one of you. But how many of you will not ask those questions? How many of you will not look inside yourself when doubt or fear show up? But you will cower like the cowardly lion to the fear and doubt instead, when it's just as easy to stand in the opposite emotions and find your inner. Why do you prefer to give away your inner, your energetics, than to stand stronger in your frame? Boot yourself up. Step into your big boy or big girl pants and claim your energies. Sekhmet wonders if you are not a masochistic race, enjoying your lack, your pain, your worthlessness, when none of that is real, and only misperceived in your heads and universes because you allowed the programming and allow it to persist. Everything in your universes are choices. Once you wake up to your programming, it is your responsibility to rewrite your code. You have many teachers that have given you the keys to rewriting your code, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, like your iced tea, right? Ah! Greg Braden. Are you using your teachers? Are you looking for your higher loving self? Are you allowing the battle to rage inside of you? It is your choice. Sekhmet only asks you to be conscious of what you choose. Most of you are not. For you choose lack, hate to divide, what have you, worthlessness, the lower timelines due to your programming. We ask you, when you find you cannot, sit down and look inside yourselves. Ask you, before you say something you regret and start an inner battle or an external one with somebody through your verbal antics. Can you think? Can you feel? And can you ask yourself if this is my programming? We do not want to see you all dervish your energetics any more than you have. The conflicts inside yourself lead to the conflicts in your universe in general. Sekhmet knows all about conflict. We are done with the conflict inside the self. Ask yourself, is this my highest choice? Will this bring regret? And is this of my internal, is this the programming that only allows me the quiet meow of a kitten? Sekhmet will be back with more. Keep your pulse to yourself. Keep your energetics clean. You have no right to fling your energies like monkey poop on others. You have no right to take the flinging of monkey poop energies from others to you either. It is a fine line in your universes. Do not create situations of regrets. Remember, a cat can walk on the narrowest of lines in balance. Can you? Sekhmet will return. Ponder what we've discussed. All right, Sekhmet for you. We are grateful. We are going to do a little bit of energetics with the agate. So if you are not done with the energetics, of course, you do not have to stick around for the energetics, but we are going to ground those energies from Sekhmet, right? Even Josh can feel that he's way up here, right? But nonetheless, give him a moment. We are All right. All right. So we jump from channel to channel. All right. There we go. We got Mother Goddess Isis could come in, but we aren't going to try to press your luck with all the crazy energies, right? The channeling buffet, Sekhmet is its own unique energy. You have to remember, for Josh, everybody that he's channeling is a different frequency, right? They have different energetics and react with Josh in a different manner. Saint Germain is like nothing anymore, right? It's like you driving a tricycle when you are, right? Easy stuff, right? But nonetheless, each one is different energetic. So going from Sekhmet to Saint Germain is easy, but from Sekhmet to like Goddess Isis, lots of energy. The body can only take so much. So we are here. We're going to work and ground the energies now, right? With the agate, right? And then he has the druzy. We call it a druzy, right? Not a doozy chamber, right? It's a druzy where you can see the crystals inside, right? If you had a flashlight, you would see that. Crystal blue persuasion, right? There you go. So from your end, we are going to grab these stones. So if you are here, you are part of that. We are going to help get you into your root chakra, right? There you go. So we are cleansing the energies, and we are going to do a little bit of work on some of your chakras as well, your crown chakra. So Saint Germain is tapping on your crown chakra to help clear it out. We are spinning around in your crown and your soul chakra, right? And we go down, we go back up, and we go down again. Now we're going to tap on your third eye, right? Not too much longer here. We are tapping. Is anybody home, right? Knock, knock, knock. All right, we are tapping on your third eye. And we are going down to your throat chakra, right? Spin this. Wait a moment. We are going to spin this in your third eye. If you are feeling anything, right, we're going to do something. This is an energetic experiment with Saint Germain. Take your hand, go like this. See, we're not doing the violet flame. Bring it here, twist it. If you drill into your third eye, if your third eye is anywhere activated, like your hand is like a drill bit, right? You could feel yourself making a corkscrew feeling into your third eye. It's quite unique, but it'll be giving a way to tell if you have any feelings, right, from your third eye instead of just knocking on it, right? Do one of these things. You will feel it. It'll be like grinding into your third eye, like a grinder, right? So there you go. Interesting experiment. You have never done that before, right? So, all right. So we are working with this is agate. It's very grounding, right? Earth stone, right? Very dense. The druzy cave. Otherwise, you could cut a slice, right? If you had the right what saw, right? There you go. All right. What is that? We are removing cards, right? We have to do one more item and we are going to close the show. The peace invocation we have not forgotten. 15 seconds for peace, right? We made a goal for 2025 for Josh. It is to drink more water. We are going to set five easy pieces, no, like 5 easy goals that you can obtain to back up fast before we work with our larger goals, right? So we are making 25 an easier way to work. You generally set some crazy ass goal and then you don't obtain it, and then you feel low, right? You lower your vibration because you did not obtain your goal for your year, right? Your New Year's resolution. But we make easy ones fast, and then you have it. So you are using the vibration of completing those goals or obtaining those goals to obtain larger goals, stepping into, right? So we are going to step up our energetics for 2025, right? For Josh, maybe another goal for 2025 will be to make sure he does not miss a good dawning, right? To stick to his commitment to do the show, right? There you go. It would be a good one, right? Tapping, you may feel a little loose in your throat. For Josh, it may break up the phlegm that is sitting in his throat. But are you ready? Here we go. Ooh, there's a blockage. We get rid of that. All right, we're moving our throat chakra. All right, we go down a little bit more. And Josh Batu Bab. So it's clearing his throat chakra himself, right? Ooh, pardon me. There you go. His throat chakra has cleared. Now, Bob, clear the phlegm ball. There you go. All righty. We're going to figure out to. Josh has been thinking a way to get music behind this as well, but with the YouTube live, you have to be very careful with music that you are using. But so we could create some, but it would be a little weird. But so we'll figure that out too. But all right. All righty. All right, let's seal this off for you guys. All right, we have one more item to do, and that is our invocation for peace and love on planet Earth. Right now, we understand energetics on planet Earth are kind of up and down, right? We are not getting into it in any form or fashion. We are just going to send the planet love, right? And those out there like Rick Downing, we have not seen him in a moment, but we are sending him love and healing. We are sending anybody who is in the chat there who could use it, love and healing. Rooted Willow, we are sending her love and healing. As well, we are sending Karma love for her new universe, her new place that she moves into. We are sending Suzette Sunnyverse love and healing for her nephew and her family. We are sending them the biggest, highest love ever. We are sending love to Laura for just being on the show last night, but everybody, Lindsay, to Bonnie Binsky, to Sandra, to Hasses Trikukama, to Grace, Angela, all of you. We are sending love to everybody who is here with us in the dawning. We are grateful for all of you, and we don't have to freeze the chat there, but nonetheless, we are grateful. So from your universe, take a brief moment, see everything in love, right? Let's send love. PG, we are sending love to you and to as well to all. So take a moment, see the chat, and we are going to do something a little different to send love. Sandra, we are sending love to you. So from your end, do reverse, right? Send love to everybody in the chat yourselves. However you choose to do so. You could type it in the chat. We could send love by holding a hand to the chat and saying, all in the chat, we are sending you love and peace. The highest universe and peaceful love ever, right? You could do that too. So we are sending love. So put that in the chat. We are just working with each other. We are a cosmos of the universe, right? So we are part of the greater source field. So if we hold ourselves in love as a group, right, and love each other and with each other, the most loving, amazing universe and the most loving, amazing day, we will carry that out, right? And then that love will spread from person to person. So we are going to be the conduit of love today in the greater source field for everybody else. When you are walking around today, be of love. I'm going to say spread your love. We will leave that alone. Ha, ha, ha. This is YouTube, right? Have to be careful. But be of love. There you go. Be the example of love. Do not be the example of davishment or regret in your universe. See if you can create situations where you have no regret, right? Where you have just love, where you walk away and you are, I love you. You are leaving love in your wake. What kind of boat do you want to be? Remember the trawler or the ski boat, right? Where you open up the wake, right? We are leaving energetic wake behind us. So we are going to envision. This is our invocation, our envision. Close your eyes for a moment if you can. If you are driving, do not. Envision yourself leaving a wake of love behind you today. Wherever you go in the greater universe, you are leaving love as your energetic signature. You are leaving love in your actions. You are leaving love in your words. And you are leaving love in your vibration. You're going to lift people up. You are going to be the love today that everyone is looking for inside themselves. We love you. We are grateful. We are Saint Germain. No more Archangel Raphael. He is here. He just channels on his own. We are here for you. We are grateful that you have been here today. We are grateful to Sekhmet for the channeling as well. And we love you. Love yourselves. Do not create a davishment in your universe today. When you are out there, remember, you are the trawler of love. So you leave an energetic wake like a boat. Leave it of love. Releasing transmission. All right. Ooh, yeah. Woo. All right. There we go. Sekhmet and Saint Germain. Never really cleared the Sekhmet energies there. Wow. All right. So yeah. So be the trawler of love. I don't know, but leave the energies behind you that you leave behind. Can it be of love, or is it going to be of regret and dervishment? It's absolutely your choice today. We love you, Suzette. We love to your family there. Big hugs. If you don't know, Suzette had a passing in over the weekend from her with her family, and so we send her and her family love and healing. And may the whole left, by the passing of your nephew there, be filled with love and awesome memories. There we go. All right, guys. That wraps another episode of Good Dawning today. Grateful for all of you. Try to keep it at about an hour, the Al Gore rhythm. Al Gore has no rhythm. If you know where that comes from, it's not actually me, that comes from the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. So check him out, Diamond, with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. If you need like 5 minutes, he goes, in 5 minutes, he'll tell you everything you need to know about volcanoes, the sun, and crazy weather on the planet. He's one of those guys. But yeah, so Al Gore, the Al Gore rhythm is not actually mine. It came from Diamond from Oppenheimer Ranch. But you know, Al Gore has no rhythm. So please hit the thumbs up there, and if you are new here, please subscribe. If you get this far in the video, I don't think anybody in the replay gets this far. But if you actually do, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It makes all the difference in the universe. Guys, I love you. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. And I will see you all in the next, and have a day as amazing as you are. Love you.